Are you considering a premium cruise experience? Well, let me give you my 9 reasons why I choose Celebrity Cruises. Today on Seymour Seas. If you follow this channel, it is no secret that I'm a big fan of Celebrity Cruises. We found Celebrity back in 2011, and we've sailed Celebrity around 10 times. They just seem to fit the way we like to cruise, and luckily, they still do to this day. In this video, I'm going to share with you why, when there's a choice, we like to choose Celebrity. Hi everyone and welcome. If you are new here, I am Doug and this is Seymour Seas, your cruise tips and planning channel where I like to help you and your family pick, plan, and enjoy, and now book your next cruise vacation. If you find this video helpful in any way, as always, give it that thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. It really does help my channel grow. Thanks so much everybody and let's get started. The first of 9 reasons why we like to choose Celebrity is taken from their marketing tagline of modern luxury. There is such a luxurious premium vibe immediately when you get on the ship. When we first boarded the Eclipse in 2011, we walked in and immediately felt the energy of the ship. It was very relaxing, yet very sophisticated and very luxurious. The decor on board is very soft and luxurious, very cool tones, not a lot of flashy lights or colors that are in your face. It is very calming, very relaxing, and for whatever reason, feels very, very accepting. There is a feeling of friendliness and sophistication without being stuffy. It's very, very hard to describe, but you'll notice it immediately upon boarding the ship. There are several subtle things that Celebrity does to make you feel comfortable and relaxed. For instance, at the pool area and in the solarium, all of the towels are folded and already on the lounge chairs. In the solarium, which is the adults only pool area, it has padded seats and there's gentle, soft music in the background. In the gym, there are cool towels in the refrigerators scattered throughout the workout area. And there are many more design features that absolutely make you feel like you are having a premium experience. All of these subtle details do add up to really project that modern luxury vibe. Reason number 2 that we love Celebrity is that it attracts a more sophisticated demographic. I'm not talking about a bunch of stuffy rich people here. I'm talking about well-seasoned travelers in their late 40s, early 50s on up that really are there to have a relaxing, sophisticated experience, and they're not really looking for the belly flop contest or the big pool parties. The guests are normally very well-mannered and they also behave themselves. This leads me to my number 3 reason, and that is premium quality food. Now, Celebrity is very well known for having very good meals, both in the main dining room as well as in the buffet. The food in the main dining room is normally excellent, and we've only had maybe 1 or 2 meals in the main dining room over those 10 cruises that we felt was unsatisfactory. In the main dining room, there are really no set rules for dining. You will have 2 different choices for fixed dining. The first is at 6 p.m., the second is at 8:30, and then they have Celebrity Select Dining that is an open seating, anytime dining. However, you can make reservations prior to the cruise for Celebrity Select by going to the cruise planner and selecting the main dining room. You will be served a starter. You can normally order a few. Then you'll have an entree that has choices that change daily, as well as your standard favorites that are always on the menu throughout the entire duration of your cruise. And then you have the dessert menu where you can order a couple or an extra one for the table to share. The buffet on Celebrity also is outstanding. This is one of the best designed buffets that I've seen at sea. It is set up in station format as to reduce or mitigate lines when looking at the different options. So the choices change daily. There are very high quality items available. You're going to have the salad station. You're going to have a lot of prepare it for me stations. You're going to have a lot of international cuisine options as well, with Mexican, Indian. You're going to have English breakfast options for breakfast, as well as a lot of unique items like a chocolate fountain in the dessert fruit area. We had different types of carpaccio one day, as well as various types of charcuterie, as well as different types of pâté and breads. So you have a lot of different options available on the buffet. And again, it's one that I think is some of the best at sea. Specialty dining on Celebrity is also something to experience. It is even at a higher level than you'll find in the main dining room and the buffet. Now, some of the prices for Celebrity specialty dining are some of the highest in the premium segment, so be aware of that. One of the things to take advantage of on the Solstice class is Murano. If you have a special occasion, Murano is a very upscale fine dining restaurant. It serves French cuisine with lots of wonderful steaks and tableside preparation. On Millennium class as well as Solstice class, you'll have Tuscan Grill. Tuscan Grill is an Italian steakhouse, our personal favorite, and we like to visit Tuscan Grill when on board a Solstice class ship. The Edge class ships have additional fine dining venues. You're going to have your steakhouse, you're going to have your fine dining restaurant, as well as your Italian, but these are very, very nice experiences, and if you have a special occasion, I highly recommend you take a look at some of the specialty options on Celebrity Cruises. Moving on to reason number 4. One of the things that sets Celebrity apart is Celebrity's service. Service on board a Celebrity ship is going to be outstanding. One of the things is that Celebrity has a guest to crew ratio of 2-to-1. So all of the venues are going to be very, very well staffed, and it's going to have very well trained crew members. Your stateroom attendant is going to be excellent. Now, they normally introduce themselves at the beginning of your cruise on that first day, ask you what your preferences are, and somehow they're going to remember your name and they're going to remember those preferences. They take great pride in doing this, and they also work as a team. Other cruise lines have cut back a lot on housekeeping. Celebrity still makes up your room twice a day and will provide you all of those different requests throughout the day. In the main dining room, you're going to have also a team that works each and every table. You're going to have a head waiter and an assistant, as well as for the wine on board, you're going to have a separate sommelier.
Sommelier, sommelier, sommelier,
which is a French term for a wine expert. And with their seating of 6 p.m., 8:30, and Celebrity Select anytime dining, you never really have to wait for a table. Guest Services has a very well-staffed department, and they always want to go the extra mile, and you, the guest, is always first in their mind, and they will do whatever they can to resolve your issue. The bar staff is always very attentive, as well as the wait staff that services those bars in the accompanying seating area around those bars. We have always felt that all of the departments and all of the venues are extremely well staffed. The next reason on my list is ship design. Now, Celebrity's ships are always extremely innovative. They started with their Millennium class and then in the early 2000s introduced the Solstice class ships, which were revolutionary in the cruise industry and won many, many design awards. The Solstice class actually has a half-acre of grass on the top of the ship called the Lawn Club. Now, this might sound a little gimmicky, but however, it's very, very popular with several venues that hang off of the Lawn Club. We enjoy this area on a Solstice class ship. As I stated before, the ships are also very elegant and always has a very large atrium that covers multiple decks and is very wide and open. I love the large adults-only solarium, and by the way, Celebrity follows those rules for adults only. You're not going to find big amusement park type venues on Celebrity, nor are you going to find water parks and water slides. On the newer Edge class ships, you're going to have a lot of brand new technology and design options that again have been award winning. One of the major changes on Edge class is that you have a new Destinations Central, is where you board the tenders to go ashore, as well as where you will leave and enter the ship while on port. Most other cruise lines make you go down in the bottom areas of the ship, only normally reserved for crew. However, on Celebrity's Edge class, you have a brand new, very nice, luxurious way to enter and exit the ship, as well as to board tenders. The rooftop garden replaces the Lawn Club on Edge class, and it is a great venue to relax during the afternoon or listen to live music at night. At the aft of the ship on the lower decks is a spectacular venue called Eden. This is a multi-deck area that has windows facing the back of the ship for the aft wake, and live music, dinner, as well as specialty cocktails can be found in this really cool area. The staterooms and suites on a Celebrity ship are also going to be very well appointed. The bathrooms on board are much larger than you'll find on other cruise lines, and most of the Celebrity ships have at least 85% of their staterooms as balconies. One thing on the Edge class ships, Celebrity has introduced solo cabins that are balconies, so something to very much consider if you are a solo traveler. Ship design on Celebrity is a major benefit, and I feel that the overall flow of the ship as well as the defined spaces are extremely easy to navigate. Next up is the amount of variety for entertainment in the main theater. The main theater on Celebrity is a 2-deck theater, very large, very comfortable, and you're going to have a number of different shows, normally 2 shows nightly. This consists of the Celebrity Song and Dance team, which always provide excellent performances, including all of the singing, the dancing, elaborate sets, as well as incorporated in most shows is also a lot of technology and aerialists and acrobats. The shows have always been top-notch, and we always seem to enjoy them. Other points for the main theater is that the music for those shows, as well as all of the other activities, is live music played by the in-house Celebrity Orchestra. You'll normally have also a headliner that will have a couple shows during the week that uses that live orchestra, and you might also have a comedian on board for 1 or 2 shows. They will also use the nearby Celebrity Central, which is a smaller venue, for that comedian for adult comedy shows late into the evening. In the main theater, you're also going to have enrichment talks during sea days, and that's also where they're going to hold bingo as well as other games. This now leads me into reason number 7, which is the variety of live music around the ship throughout the afternoons and the evening. You'll have say a string quartet or duo in the ensemble lounge that will play prior to you going to a specialty dining venue. You might have also in the main atrium on Solstice and Millennium or in the Grand Piazza on Edge class ships, live music and acts that will carry over to all of the attached venues overlooking the atrium. The song and dance team on board sometimes will do a few mini shows in those areas as well. The Sunset Bar, as well as the rooftop garden on Edge class, will also have a variety of different performers throughout the afternoon and evening. Maybe it's a folk singer, maybe a guitarist, maybe a small group on the main stage in the rooftop garden. These have always been extremely enjoyable and quite relaxing as you sit back and enjoy your afternoon cocktail or evening under the stars. The Observation Lounge is always a great place to unwind. In many evenings, there'll also be some sort of live band, orchestra, or even karaoke and games held in this area. One thing that Celebrity is also known for are the silent discos held throughout the ship, maybe out on the pool deck, weather permitting, or sometimes it's located in the Observation Lounge or even in the atrium. Another thing that I love about Celebrity Cruises is that their casino is non-smoking and always has been, at least as we've been cruising Celebrity. Now, I'm not much of a casino person myself, but one of the things that I noticed from other cruise lines is that many times you are forced to walk through the casino to get to another part of the ship, and you have to walk through that very smoky environment. Also, the design of other cruise ships many times has that casino attaching to the multi-deck atrium, which allows for that smoke to carry over into multiple decks and flood the atrium. We've noticed this on a few of the NCL breakaway class ships. And finally, reason number 9 to choose Celebrity Cruise Lines is their award-winning wine program. Celebrity has amassed more than 100 awards over the last 10 years from Wine Spectator magazine. This solidifies Celebrity as the most awarded wine program at sea. They have several sommeliers on board, both in the restaurants as well as hosting several different wine events. There are wine tastings as well as seminars, and I've attended an around the world tasting on several different ships. You also have the Riedel Wine Glass seminar, which has blown my mind both times that I have attended. There is a wine glass for every type of wine. Who knew? Also, there are food pairings for different types of wine, and this is where I actually found out that I am partial to Pinot Noir with most of my meals. You have wine blending workshops as well as mixology seminars, and you also have wine tasting for regional favorites, such as Oregon has a wonderful wine program in that state, and many of their wines are actually made specifically for Celebrity Cruises. Celebrity is a Forbes Travel Guides star-rated resort and the only cruise line to hold that designation. Celebrity is part of the premium segment, so it is going to have a higher priced entry point than you would find in mass market or other premium cruise lines. If you are looking for a more sophisticated, welcoming cruise vacation and you're in, say, your mid to late 40s on up, I would absolutely consider Celebrity Cruises. I have many other celebrity videos on my channel, so make sure you check those out as well. Thanks everybody for showing up today, and give this video a big old thumbs up if you did find it helpful or enjoyable, and consider subscribing to the channel if you have not done so already. Here are a couple other celebrity videos that I think that you might like. Thanks again everybody, and as always, I'll see you again soon.